As we continue from here inside the Orleans Arena at the Las Vegas Invitational, the USF Dons go to 7-0 with a win over a pesky Towson Tiger team. USF head coach Todd Golden alongside with us here in the postgame. And, Coach, look back on this ball game. You went up 14 in the first half, 35-21. But this Tiger team, they showed no quit in them. They just kept coming and coming and coming. And, again, down the stretch, big plays made by Jamari Bouye, hit a couple of big shots. You guys win this ball game by 10. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I thought we did. I thought we played well. I thought we got off to a really good start. To your point, got up to a 14-point lead in the first half. Gave them a little bit of life in that last 4-minute media, which was disappointing. I think it was a 9-point game at halftime. The second half, I don't know what to say except, I thought we did a pretty good job of beating them in the spot. Thought we did a good job of going vertical, but they shot 19 free throws. And really, it just disrupted the tempo of the game and allowed them to set their defense every time. Made it really hard for us offensively. We couldn't get any transition, couldn't run out at all. And I thought that really dictated how the second half went. I'm really happy we hung on. I thought we were put in a tough spot.
You're kind of reeling a little bit there for a while.
I mean, every play was a foul, free throws for them, and then we'd have to come and attack a set defense, and it's really hard to do. But we made enough plays. Jamari, was great again. I thought happy for Khalil. He'd been struggling a little bit. He hit a big three in the second half.
Late,
Big three. And then I thought Gabe did a good job taking care of the ball down the stretch. So overall, great 10-point win.
Your concern coming in was their ability to get to the free throw line. You mentioned they had 19 free throw attempts after halftime, 31 total attempts for the ball game. I think they had 17 more free throw attempts than your team did. They're really good at going inside. It seems they're really an aggressive team getting after the ball in the paint.
Yeah, they don't shoot many threes, and the way they play, they initiate a lot of contact. Specifically, Nolan and Holden are pretty talented in terms of getting into your body and drawing fouls. But again, it's a balance. It's a delicate balance. They flop a lot. Obviously, they got a technical late because of that. I think there were 3 or 4 other ones that they could have called that they passed on. And just a tough, grindy kind of game against, like we talked about before, a well-coached team that really is good at doing what they like to do.
You turn right back around again and play here in another 24 hours against UAB. I'll ask you about the Blazers in a minute. But fatigue concerned at all? Obviously, the Blazers come back and also play in 24 hours. Will your depth play into it all tomorrow?
No, I mean, I think our guys should be pretty fresh. We had a good opportunity to take Tuesday off. We were pretty light Wednesday. Jamari was the only one really with extended minutes, and he's a freak. And I fully anticipate
to say the least,
he'll be fine and good to go. And JB and I have pretty good, transparent conversations during the game. Just asking him how he's feeling, asking him if he needs a blow, and he's earned the right for us to have those conversations. And when he says he's good, I trust him.
Yeah, how important is he to the success of your team? Because during the game, when he went off in the second half, a couple of people texted me, and one guy was like, "Holy cow, Jamari Bouye, unbelievable." He at times can really take the game over. That one dribble drive that may have been in the first half when he went up the floor and about, he was going about half speed. And then all of a sudden, as he got to the top of the circle, man, he just picked it up, 2 steps layup. He is something incredible to watch. He is really fun to watch this season.
Yeah, he's really fun to coach. He makes me a much better coach. I can promise you that. And it's been really fun to be a part of his journey now in his 5th year here at USF, and to see the maturation process and to see how much he's grown since he first got on campus. And, he's reaping the benefits of all of his hard work and dedication, not only to basketball, but to being a great person, to his books, working on his master's right now. He's an amazing kid, and he's the type of young man that we hope to fill our program with at USF. Under-the-radar kid, had no other Division I scholarship offers out of high school, and he's turned himself into one of the best guards in the country, and he's a joy to be around.
Todd, tell us about this Blazers team. They beat New Mexico in the earlier ball game. They're a top 55 team in that Ken Palm, so it's a good game, the kind of game you want to have as you play here tomorrow against a team that's going to defend. They've got athletes. Tell us about the matchup.
You know what? I don't know a ton about them in terms of how they like to play yet. We'll work on that tonight. But I know a lot of their personnel from my time down at Auburn. We recruited some of these kids, and a lot of them are Alabama kids, so a lot of familiar faces and names. And I know Coach Kennedy from, he was at Ole Miss when I was at Auburn. He's a really good coach, and they play hard. They're physical. I think they're pretty deep. I'll have to kind of see exactly, what they're trying to do, but it's going to be an awesome game. And this is the type of game like Davidson, like Nevada, that'll help us not only in the WCC, but will help us come tournament time if we're able to be victorious.
Coach, congratulations. 7-0 start. It's been 3 years since the Dons started 7-0. You were part of the program when that happened. It was right this same time of the year, going up against Buffalo in Belfast in a tournament championship game. So it's all set up again for tomorrow night. Good stuff.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Pat. Happy Thanksgiving.
All right, same to you. And I guess we're going to go now and have our late turkey meal,
it's
right?
Time to eat.
Probably
Let's go.
a good thing that didn't happen around 3 or 4 o'clock, right? We'd all be half asleep out here for the ball game, all right?
For sure. Thanks, Pat.
All right, so that's